I'll swallow. You just got to tell me to swallow.
And then that was the second time I got crabs. And then my pants fell down. Hello, and welcome to Previously On, where I have finally won against Adam's abysmal. Get it? Because wasn't the bad guy named Abyss?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
There
You're still suck. Whatever Cody's was, I beat that too. And then I'll just remind Daniel that I won because he couldn't remember who won.
I could not remember who won last episode.
So, Previously On...
Well, Daniel couldn't win because he was...
Well, yeah, I'm the one who chose and I forgot.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, I really don't know what to say. Daniel,
you
take it over because
take it over?
I don't ever win.
All right, so welcome to Previously On. This is a writing podcast game show done by Damage Control Podcasting, where we will be making a movie based off a writing prompt based off of who won last time, which is Tyler. So Tyler will be judge, jury, executioner for all of our ideas, and Adam, Cody, and myself, who none of us got introductions, will be writing movies according to the writing prompt. And whoever wins will host the next episode and hopefully do it a little bit better than Tyler has.
What movie studio are you the head of?
This is an alternate timeline where Warner Brothers has replaced Disney. So I'm the head of the Warner Brothers studio.
So Six Flags is everywhere and
Yeah.
Disney World went under?
So yeah.
Oh, so the DCU still sucks? It's just a lot bigger?
Yeah, pretty much.
Man.
Okay, all right. Then.
I'm here with...
Me.
And Tyler. Thank you.
No offense, Cody.
Yeah. 1 point, Cody.
All right, let's try that again. Actually, we should probably actually get introductions at some
here
point
with
during the podcast. Daniel.
Cody Dietrich.
All right. So, Dark and Gritty reboots. DC Universe. Cody.
Wait,
It has to be
has
part-
to be DC?
No, the DC Universe prompt is making fun of the DC Universe because everything's dark and gritty.
Okay,
That's
I thought you was adding a rule at the last minute
No,
because it completely destroys my idea.
Oh, yeah,
No.
like mine, I'd have to do some rights custody research and see who has who.
No. It's making fun of the DC Universe because it's dark and gritty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so dark and gritty that Cable should be part of it.
All right, so...
Sounds like a Deadpool joke.
That might have been
Or a Deadpool 2 joke.
A Deadpool 2 joke.
Oh, I thought you meant basic Cable.
But I mean, also probably justifiable to be in the DC Universe. It's so bad.
Well, he's got some good parts.
What, Deadpool 2?
Yeah, you know what?
The
All right, I'll go into my pitch.
The Brad Pitt cameo?
Yes, that was an amazing cameo. Apparently, Ryan Reynolds got Brad Pitt to do that by showing up on set of one of his movies with coffee, because Brad Pitt made a joke about like, hey, tell you what, I'll bring you coffee. How about that? And you're like, yeah. And Ryan Reynolds just showed up with him with coffee on set one day. He's like, fuck, yeah, I guess I'll do it. You got me there.
Apparently he got, who plays one of the dudes on the rednecks in the back of the truck?
Alan Tudyk, and I think it's Ben Affleck.
No,
it's the
Matt
other one.
Damon.
Matt
Damon.
Damon. He got Matt Damon to do it because he did the toilet paper monologue, and Matt Damon thought it was hilarious. All right, Cody. Let's hear what you got to say.
Okay.
Debbie, can we get some coffee?
Coffee.
Chai tea.
Fuck you. Okay. All right.
Well, if Debbie's up for it.
All right.
Debbie's real name is Dwayne.
Even better.
Years 2025. Everything has gone to hell. The apocalypse has happened. Robots attacking everywhere. It is a fight for survival.
The Jetsons.
And we...
No.
Shut the hell up.
I thought I was trying to guess
No.
what... Oh.
No guess until I prompt.
Oh.
This is more of a reveal on my side. As soon as I say one thing, you're going to be like, oh, that's what it is.
Oh.
That's what I want. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so stay out of my pitch.
Okay.
Wow, getting real.
Jeez.
Can we get security, Dwayne? it's Dwayne when she's doing. They are doing security.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Pronounce, sir. Pronounce.
A sickly older man is going through the motions, scavenging for parts, just trying to put something together, and just keeps thinking about how shit his family is, how his mom and dad didn't make it, and why did his sister have to press that button.
Oh, I know what it is.
You keep it.
Okay.
Okay, keep going. Is
Just think-
the sister pressing the button? Is that the giveaway?
I'm not saying a word.
Okay.
Cody told me not to, and he always picks me to win. So
Yeah, I mean, we're just kind
Well,
of.
Daniel won.
that was a pity.
I told him that you and I were going to volleyball it back and forth like him and Cody
Yeah.
did for a while.
Okay.
Okay, so why did his sister have to push that button?
Yes.
Yeah, she just had to know what this button do.
Okay.
As he goes about his way, he's thinking about the only ally he's got is his former experiment chimp. Well, it used to be a monkey, but lost his tail, so he calls it a chimp sort of as a joke. And he's
Do
going.
you seriously not get it by now?
And just thinking about.
He is lobbing it to you.
And just thinking about like his only reason his sister isn't in the worst situation as is because she's got a fucking guy he's pulling along on a leash named Mandark.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, it
All
took
right.
you that long.
All right, I got it.
Do you have
Okay.
it? Daniel don't have it.
No, I don't have
Dexter's Lab.
Okay.
Dexter's Lab. She'd always, Dee Dee would push. He'd make like some crazy ass invention, and like the Achilles heel was there was always like a button on it. Like you build like a giant 80-foot tall mech, and there would be like a little button, and all they'd have to do is just
Or you make like a planet-destroying moon, and you leave like a little vent.
like 2 meters wide.
Okay. So Dexter's Lab was like a little bit beyond my time. By the time it was getting popular, I was getting out of that.
Motherfucker, I'm 40 and I knew that one.
Yeah, well, you have kids.
Oh, okay.
What's that supposed to
Yeah,
mean?
what's that supposed to mean?
That means that you've probably been exposed to it more recently than I have.
Oh, okay.
I kind of don't feel that's the case, but I get your like it was on the cusp right when you was getting out of those cartoons. I get it.
Cody.
I kind of don't feel that was like the most politest way to
Be like,
disagree with somebody.
you're a fucking idiot.
So it's
I just
all
want to know
about
how he
him.
knows I haven't seen Turtle.
So
Daniel,
now
yes,
that the
you did.
reveal it is, it's
Cody pulls out a notepad. You watch episode this.
No. I have seen it's not Dexter's Lab way more than I've seen Dexter's Lab.
There's a good. They make fun of Die Hard in one episode.
It's
Oh,
not Dexter's Lab.
Like it's not quite the Brady's.
It's
Not quite the Munsters.
I don't know what that is.
Porn parody.
Adam just watches the
Axel
Braun.
Yeah, if it doesn't have Axel
So
Braun in it,
anyway,
You would be the one looking for the male and the
yeah,
porn. Wouldn't
that's
you?
a sign of
so
quality.
my Dark Gritty reboot is Dexter trying to cobble together technology enough to actually get his old time machine built to go back in time to reset the world right, as an allude to what was supposed to be the series finale of the movie, where he almost did the same thing, but it got messed up by Dee Dee again.
Okay.
His sister.
Oh, okay.
And it's all about him trying to survive. So we have the vigilante group, like the Justice Friends, and we have and we might have
bring in the
cameos
Justice Friends.
where Dexter might have a thing with Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls.
Are they in the same universe?
Technically, they have some crossovers. They're all Cartoon Network shows, and there have always been kind of crossovers in between them. Not like big crossover, but like where somebody would show up for an episode or something.
I wasn't actioning you. I was actually just asking. I didn't.
Yeah, like the Justice Friends or their parody of the Justice League and the Avengers actually cross over with the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, okay.
There's Kronk,
The Infallible Kronk,
Van Halen.
which is a Thor parody.
Oh, it always got the
and,
guitar.
Major Glory.
Yeah. Okay, I
the
remember.
Captain America one.
I remember.
Yeah,
that now.
he's just a flag. And then their Batman parody.
What'd you call him?
What?
A flag.
Oh,
Flag.
okay. I was like, we say some mean things on this
No,
podcast.
he's literally a
But
flag.
Cody's not the one that says.
I was like, you need to reel it back in here.
Let's restart the podcast.
I'm fine with dark and gritty, but come on now.
that's a little
Like I was
anyways,
saying.
Cody's like, anyways.
So it's all be about Dexter trying to recobble any sort of technology left over that hasn't got destroyed by his sister and trying to get back to the past.
Okay.
So this old man Dexter.
Old man
I
Dexter.
fucking love old man stories.
Yeah.
Okay. Who we casting as Dexter?
I was actually...
Rowan Atkinson. Get him.
You gotta bring him back from the dead.
That's
We
right.
go over this every episode.
In this universe, Rowan Atkinson isn't dead.
No, who's a ginger? Who do we got as a ginger?
I was actually thinking.
Conan O'Brien.
Well, I was thinking Alan Tudyk. Like, I know he's not a ginger, but he has played gingers.
He has played gingers?
Yeah, like he was orange haired in Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was, yeah.
Doesn't he have orange hair in Firefly?
I think so.
What can we add? Can we add that in this post-apocalyptic? Help me out.
Apocalyptic.
Thank you. That he has to team up with Mojo Jojo.
Yeah, I could see that. Like, that's like how Monkey, his sidekick.
Oh man, Monkey.
Like Monkey, his sidekick, his lab experiment, he was trying to get superpowers too, but it sort of was the precursor to Perry the Platypus. You know who that is?
That's the
Phineas and Ferb.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, like, so it was sort of the precursor to Perry the Platypus. Like, he tried to make Monkey into give Monkey superpowers. Never thought it was working, but apparently Monkey had superpowers the entire time and was going around saving the world behind Dexter's back.
So in Monkey's first episode, he fights against a giant monster voiced by Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's right.
So
Wrestler.
I'm digging that.
since I'm speaking as one of the movie execs here, since I'm the one shelling out the money, are we doing motion capture, or do you want to do like suits for Mojo Jojo?
Well, Mojo Jojo could be a suit because he's sort of mutated to human-like form already.
Okay.
So he's more than Monkey.
Can we get some brand synergy going where like he wears a shirt that says "Watch Mojo Jojo"?
No,
No.
that was dumb.
Oh.
Okay, are we doing?
I'm trying hard.
Are we doing a universe? Or are we doing a standalone?
Wait a minute.
I want to include all the cards.
Well, this depends because if we're doing a big universe, then we gotta make sure we can sign someone for a multi-picture deal.
I wasn't thinking about necessarily a big universe, but I was thinking about incorporating a lot of those eras of cartoons. So Powerpuff Girls, Johnny Bravo, as I don't know, some sort of six-string samurai of some sort.
You're speaking my language now, buddy.
Too bad.
But actually,
you
you
don't
have
get
him
to
sing. You know.
Well, no. What if like in the like instead of like instead of doing what the DC does, and just like leaving these open doors that never happen, what if we just like in the apocalyptic
Jesus.
universe? There's like
the bad universe.
There's like decrepit movie theaters in the back, and on the walls there's posters of movies starring Johnny Bravo, because in this world he's like a movie star.
Oh, he could have been a previous movie star. I could see that.
That way we leave Easter eggs, but it's not like if this movie
This
does
movie's gonna
okay,
make money.
but not enough to do a universe. It's still a good movie, and people are like, "Oh, Johnny Bravo."
And then we have these mutated freaks that are chasing him, like this cow and this chicken. I don't know.
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's just these legs walking around all over the place.
You're going real deep.
You said you wanted Easter eggs. I'm giving you Easter eggs.
I'm digging it. He's going 90s Cartoon Network. Oh yeah, cartoons.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what was the last Easter egg? I was fucking with Daniel.
The legs in Cow and Chicken. The parents. Because like in old Tom and Jerry cartoons, they only showed the legs.
Right.
His parent, they're literally just sets of legs.
Yeah, but are they going to be like mannequins? Where like?
No, they're just gonna be two pairs of legs.
Oh, so we're just going in on it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What
board.
if some piece like plutonium or something that they need is in this old rundown farmhouse?
No. That's where we find the chemical X.
Okay,
Chemical
well,
X.
that's what I'm saying. Okay,
Damn.
and that's where we have to go to the farmhouse, and that's where we meet Courage.
Yeah, but he's not so not so cowardly anymore.
Can we have like Courage, like just have like the bones of Eustace and Muriel, and you have like an angry, like scary looking Courage, like the apocalypse has finally just like snapped whatever was left of his brain.
Yeah, and he's like a jack bulldog now.
Yeah. And he's just like gone nuts.
Well, that's the thing. You see, what we could do, we'd have the bones thing, but he's so lost it so far that we go back to the original sketch where Eustace and Muriel were turned into puppets. So now he's marionette the puppets.
Yeah, and he's
that
keeping
play their
him.
scenes.
He's keeping himself entertained.
Yeah.
And what if the major bad is the major bad Dee Dee? Or
Major Bad is Dee Dee, like, I'm sorry, if you didn't want me to press the button, why'd you put it there?
But can we have the reveal that that Dee Dee has been... Because the whole point of the cartoon was Dee Dee was an idiot.
Yeah.
Can we have the reveal that Dee Dee is actually the intelligent one? Like, not Dexter's dumb, but she's just as smart.
Or Dee Dee's like a Snoke.
She's
What?
a clone?
No.
The Emperor?
Snoke as in like... As in like it's... What's the word we were talking about earlier?
Apocalyptic?
No, the other word we're talking about.
MacGuffin?
MacGuffin. Like, everyone's going after Dee Dee, and Dee Dee was just some pawn. Like, Bane and Talia al Ghul from Dark Knight Rises. Like, she was being used by an ultimate...
It could be like the ultimate form of evil, something that personifies it completely like a coup.
Was it Powerpuff that had the devil with the...
The claws? Him?
Yeah, or was that Cow and Chicken?
That was Powerpuff Girls.
You want to do...
Cow and Chicken had the red guy.
Or do we want to bring in...
Which I think was just the devil.
Or do we want to
100%.
bring in a different character? Like, who else we got?
Let's see. Like a big evil?
Codename Kid Next Door.
No, that was later on.
Yeah, that was later on. That was past that era.
Oh, okay. Who else we got? Johnny Bravo.
Samurai Jack.
Oh, can we bring in Samurai Jack at
Yeah,
all?
that's why he's... While also doing this, he's getting assistance from an old Asian man that's got to get back to the past.
So
we have to do a huge... so we're setting up like an Infinity War saga.
So
here.
the guy behind Dee Dee is the Unaga, or no, what's his name? Aku. The guy behind Dee Dee is Aku.
Okay.
So we allude to a higher power. We don't show it because we don't know if this.
Wait, are you trying to reference this back to your last pitch because it lost? Are you trying to make my pitch win on the premise of your last pitch?
No, I was actually riffing off Star Wars.
Okay. Like, I'm fine with Dee Dee not being the final big bad, but I want her still be a major part of it.
Yeah.
Like I said,
like Vader and Palpatine.
I want the reveal that Dee Dee knows what she's doing. Like, she's being manipulated by Aku, but she knows exactly.
Well, I could actually see exactly that reason, and the reasoning for is I was much happier as an only child, Dexter.
Or what if she's like Constantine, where like she's allowing Aku to manipulate her, but she knows the whole time. Like, she's just letting him play chess, where she's actually playing another game of chess back here that Aku don't know
she's
about.
Playing 3-dimensional chess.
Yeah, 4th-dimensional chess.
We'll see. We got to see if this franchise will stay. But my original pitch, my Iron Man movie, is Old Man Dexter trying to get the technology and all the resources come together so he can build a time machine to go back in time.
All right, so we got Alan Tudyk as Dexter.
Yeah.
Okay,
We got what's his face, Claw, from Black Panther doing.
Mocap.
Well, I don't
No,
want
he's
to
not doing
necessarily
mocap.
typecast Andy Serkis into Mojo Jojo.
All right, so let's do Jason Fleming then, the guy that did the costume work for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I can be down for that.
I want Doug Jones in there somewhere.
Doug Jones can be him.
Are we doing him in the first movie?
Not the first movie. He could be like our final scene, like, are you sure about that?
Let's put Cody in.
Okay. All right. Cody will just do
I'll be
voices for
him.
everybody.
No, we'll do what Guillermo del Toro did in the first Hellboy. Doug Jones will do the body work. Cody will do
does
the voice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So who do we got as Dee Dee?
I kind of wanted it to be who played the bride in Kill Bill?
Uma
Thurman.
Thurman
Uma Thurman.
as old Dee Dee.
As old Dee Dee.
Are we gonna have flashbacks?
We could have flashbacks, but flashbacks being when they was kids, so we could have just no-name child actors.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So when are you doing the reveal that it's a Dexter's Lab movie?
Well, obviously in the promotion.
Not in the promote. What?
You don't want to do a twist? You want to do... See, that's what I don't think any studio has the balls to do.
Well,
I
with
think
something
the
like this
scene
though,
is halfway through the movie.
'Cause
He's
the
been scavenging. He's had interactions with these mutated animals, and it's all sort of the illusion, right? And then he gets back where he takes he finds a green vial of the power source liquid he needs. He grabs it, and he's going back to his space. And then you see him go upstairs. You see him move the bookshelf out of the way. And then you see him pour the chemical into the vat of stuff to get whatever it is, and then that's in the classic Powerpuff Girls reveal. That's when it reveals Chemical X on the outside of the vial.
Okay.
Can we have two rival gang? Can we have a rival gang? Like you can do it like an Easter egg where like a just burnt out city and just as rowdy rough boys.
Yes, and the other side. What was the other side?
It was the rowdy rough boys and the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yes.
Can the sequel be Return of the Ooze? Secret of the Ooze?
No, that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shut up.
Synergy, my man.
We have so much already
Why
to work
are you
with.
so
we don't
quiet?
I have nothing to add to this.
Oh.
I literally know nothing about any of the Cartoon Network
Typical fucking
cartoons
movie
except for
executive here.
Samurai Jack, and even that I don't know a ton about.
No.
Alright.
So it's not that I don't like it or anything like that. I just don't have a lot to add to it because I don't know anything about it.
So the main focus, your Iron Man is old man Dexter trying to go back in time.
Can he have the cool scar that all badasses have that go right down the eye?
No.
Oh. What about an eye patch?
I like how he didn't even think about it. No.
No, because that's typecasting.
Are we gonna-
And the point is, he's a nerd, even
Well,
as
it's not-
an old man.
It's
so
not
he's not a
typecast.
badass.
It's not.
Yeah, it is not typecasting.
It's stereo. It's a stereotype
Sorry,
of a
are we
character.
Are
But
we gonna give him the big beard?
I know because he doesn't have all the nutrition he needs to grow a big, glorious bushy beard.
Okay, the last thing that I want is, again, I'll reference back to the last night on Earth. I want in Mandark tried to keep himself alive in this post-apocalyptic world. That's how you say it.
thank you.
And his experiment failed, and it's just like his head in a jar,
Yes.
Futurama style, and Dexter's like trying to work things out.
Have you guys seen the new episode of Futurama?
No,
I have.
I
What'd you
don't
think?
have Hulu.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The last joke kind of pissed me off.
Really meta, right?
Yeah, it kind of pissed me off.
Oh.
Like, I liked the point of it, but it pissed me off.
All right. Anyway, sorry.
Well, now I know what the fucking joke is.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'll tell you afterwards. I'm not trying to spoil anything for anybody.
Okay. All right. So we got our casting. We got our movie. Who's directing it?
It would have to be David Filoni. David Filoni, he's doing The Mandalorian. He did all the animated Rebels. And well, I mean, it doesn't have to be. I'm saying a good fit would be David.
No,
because
we need a dark, gritty reboot.
But
I'm
he
getting
can-
Michael Bay. I don't want to be able to see anything.
I don't want to be.
Sorry, not Michael Bay.
I don't want to be able to see anything.
Crap, who did
Just
the Dark Knight?
explosions, all explosions.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. I
No,
want
Christopher Nolan, he won't because Christopher
Yes, he
Nolan
will.
does realistic
We
movies.
are going to pay
But
Christopher
there's
Nolan
his
enough
time
money
travel.
that he will do it.
Yes.
He
There's-
will
there's
bend
time
away
travel.
from his beliefs to direct this movie because we'll pay him so much fucking money.
All right.
Let me get my checkbook out.
Uh-huh.
Jesus. Okay. All right. I'm digging it.
I'm hoping we get 3 movies out of it before it's so dark and gritty nobody cares anymore.
You can't even see. It's just all
Yeah.
black screen. It's so dark.
It's just Cody in a room by himself,
Bring it-
doing the different voices.
Yeah, and that is my pitch.
I like it. That went over way
Wasn't
better.
that paper over there?
It was, yes.
Okay.
I moved it so I could hang the let's keep the dumb fuckery to a minimum sign.
Gotcha.
You know what? When anybody else
I
does
know
a topic, they're
my-
all not all like, "Hey, anyone seen the newest episode of Futurama?"
I know my ADHD is really off the wall today.
Jesus.
Maybe it's the energy drinks, man. Like, are you guys
Hey.
brought like 3 of them in with you?
Why don't you
guys
mind your own
alright?
Hey,
fucking
I don't have a
business.
fucking problem, Cody.
Okay.
I don't have a problem, Cody, or other Cody back there, or that Cody.
I can quit when I want. I just don't want to. It might.
Oh, that wasn't even a bit. That hurt.
Are you all right?
Excuse us. Tyler just tried killing himself by snorting.
Oh, technical difficulty.
They go down the wrong hole.
by full
Yeah.
mouth breathing into his energy drink.
Thankfully,
Is that Ghost? Is that what that is?
I've cloned myself.
Oh, that would have been perfect if you had died choking on Ghost.
Ghost sour watermelon.
I would just come back as a ghost, be like, I think that's irony. I don't know. I don't have my dictionary.
Some ghostception there.
Okay, who's up? You got the Dexter's Lab. What you got a title?
Ooh.
What does this button do?
What does this button do?
Well,
That
don't
could
press that button.
that could be the subtitle.
How about big red button?
All right.
Big red button. Okay. Big red button. Directed by Christopher Nolan.
I don't see it.
I'm
telling you.
There's your.
Well,
time
you're
travel.
saying you can't see it because you don't want it to. You don't want to lose to it.
No,
You're-
I like
you-
it. I
or-
think
or-
You're
How about
trying
the
to
secret
tear down
button?
my idea because
Secret button?
you don't have an idea. Let's hear your idea.
Kill switch.
Ooh.
Oh, kill switch.
I gotta tell you this, Cody. You're in the lead.
Kill switch engaged. They can do music for it.
There you go.
All right. Let's hear it, Adam.
No, Daniel's next.
All right, I'll go next.
All right.
Okay, so
Love it, Daniel won.
Hey. Okay, so unlike most of the times I come to previously on, I'm actually well prepared today.
Because it was a badass topic.
It was a good topic. So my greedy reboot, instead of doing a movie, we're going to do a television series.
Okay.
And we're going to do one of those like limited Netflix series. So we're going to do 7 to 8 1-hour episodes. This is kind of what we're aiming for here.
Okay.
We're going to follow a woman named Britt, short for Brittany. And we're going to cast...
Britt Baker.
No. We're going to cast Kristen Ritter to play her.
Okay. Like Jack Kristen Ritter, or like normal, like really skinny Kristen Ritter?
Normal, really skinny Kristen Ritter.
Okay.
So the bitch from Apartment 13.
Yeah. I mean, she's fine as like how
4B?
she is.
I
In,
don't know.
she's fine how she is in Jessica Jones too. Like,
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
ripped. That's ripped.
oh, she's. I don't know.
Well,
I didn't think
guess,
that was super
I guess
built.
I compare that rip to like how skinny.
He's
she
a movie
is.
exec, so he's shallow. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Damn right.
You know what?
Tyler Weinstein. I mean,
Body positivity. Kristen Ritter can be however she wants.
Tyler
to be
Hitler
right now.
Weinstein.
There's no body requirements for Kristen Ritter.
okay, all right. Thank God no one listens to this
Yeah.
podcast.
Right? No kidding, right? And unfortunately, I'm going to duplicate one of my ideas from a couple weeks back. We're going to play with colors.
Okay.
So in
So black
What?
people,
Hell,
white
hell,
people.
by the time-
first Adam trying to stick his old idea onto mine, now you're redoing one of yours. Like I'm almost afraid we
Just-
don't have any originality anymore.
no, just a concept because it works well here.
okay.
Well,
Okay.
no originality. We're
Yeah,
stealing.
we are Hollywood, so.
We're stealing IPs and reselling them again.
Right.
Like
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, this whole show is a rip-off of another podcast. So,
Okay, is it fair to say I
Well,
know what
it's
yours
a
is now?
whoa.
do you know what mine is?
I'm pretty certain I do.
Whoa.
I'm going to type something on my phone. I'm going to reveal it when you say it.
First of all, Daniel, it's a ripoff of a YouTube show, not a podcast.
No, it's a podcast.
What podcast we ripping off?
Damage Control Podcast.
Distractable.
Oh, I thought we were ripping off
No,
Pitch Meeting.
previously on is 100% a copy of Distractable.
Oh, I thought we were ripping off Pitch Meeting.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's super easy.
so we're
Barely
following
convenient.
Brittany, and the whole.
I thought it was Brit.
But yeah, her name is Brit. Well, yeah, her name is Brit, so she's gonna go by Brit.
Okay.
So we're gonna shoot the whole thing in black and white.
Okay. Cheap saves money. I like
Yeah,
it.
cheap, save money. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow Kristen Ritter's character Britt around the first episode, and we're gonna reveal that she's like a John Constantine-esque monster demon hunter type character.
Okay.
She's gonna be tracking down these monsters and exorcising them. They're gonna show up, and she's gonna blast them with some magic.
When he says exercising, he means like demon thing, not gym stuff.
That's true. Yes.
I don't
Okay.
know. Who
Okay.
are we going to cast as Jim? You don't
John
have-
Krasinski.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so at the end of the first episode, we're gonna find some big bad monster that is the embodiment of wrath, and as she's fighting this wrath demon, it's gonna kind of link back to all the other demons that we see her fighting, kind of establishing the universe. And we're going to find out each one of them is like a rage monster, angry type of creature, right?
Okay.
So after she exorcises them, boom, that's where we're going to have our first burst of color, and it's just going to be this blast of like red energy, red light everywhere.
So she's a physical trainer.
Huh?
She's a physical trainer.
Sure.
Well, she's exercising the
Is
demons.
Rainbow Bright?
Yes.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
so-
there we go. There we go.
So episode 2,
Okay.
we're gonna open up with her putting red lipstick on, and that's gonna be the only like bit of color we have is the red lipstick.
Okay.
So we're gonna
it's like Sin City style, like the red. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
So then, as she's going along, we're gonna stop, and we're gonna have some people who are like stop and staring at a stop sign that's also red, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And then they're gonna kind of disperse. So we're gonna do this through all 7 episodes. Each episode, we're gonna sync up with a color and a monster from the 7 Deadly Sins. So like orange would be Pride, and then we're gonna go through Roy G. Biv. We're gonna go through the rainbow.
Why did you pick orange for Pride?
Because I thought it fit well.
It's kind of garish and just like out there.
Yeah, 'cause, like green, you've got envy. Blue would be sloth, because sloth is like blue. We're gonna have a lot of like depression, kind of like soul crushing, kind of demon monster kind of things. Violet can be lust. We're just gonna go through all 7 deadly sins, and each time there's gonna be this blast of color. And in the next episode, we're gonna have a little bit of that color sprinkled in. So like when she beats the orange demon, we're gonna have like orange jewelry. When she beats the yellow demon, we're gonna reveal that she's blonde, and we're gonna keep going, and she's gonna keep fighting and killing each of these monsters until we get to the very last episode. And in the very last episode, after she's destroyed the violet demon and the world is full of color, we're shooting this episode full Technicolor, and everyone's like, we feel like something's different, but we don't know what it is. We're gonna like kind of wrap things up, and we're gonna get the big reveal of, these monsters have been sucking emotion and feeling out of the world and turning it into these negative emotions, these 7 deadly sins. So when you kill them, that emotion gets released and then turned back into what it should be, and released back into the world as color.
Now that all the colors are back, there's going to be horrible race relations.
And we're going to end with her drinking in a bar, and we're going to have like a side character that maybe gets filtered in every once in a while to do an exposition dump, and she's going to be like, and through the entire 7 episodes, they're going to call her Brit. And finally, like in the last episode, he gets a drink and is like, "Here's to you, Brittany." And she stops and looks, and maybe we see this in throughout the rest of it. Every time that someone calls her Brit, she kind of rolls her eyes or gets that kind of Kristen humph that she does so well. And at the very end, when she's like, "Here's to you, Brittany," she's like, "My name's not Brittany." And he's like, "Well, everyone calls you Brit. I just thought it was short for Brittany." And she's like, "No, they just dropped the E. My name's Bright." And they toast and they shoot, and he's like, "Well, what are you going to do now?" And she's like, "Well, something made this whole world murky and dismal, and we're going to go find it and kill it."
I don't know anything about it. So what is it?
Murky Dismal was the name of the main villain in Rainbow
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
All right. Digging.
Yeah.
I like it.
And that's the last episode?
That's the last episode.
That's
the last episode of season 1. And then if it gets picked up for a second season, then we can go from there. But
what does the bad guy look like in that universe?
Oh, we'll find out in season 2 if we get there.
No, but I mean like in the.
Oh, in the Rainbow, right? It's like a short, like green, blue dwarf looking guy.
Ooh,
you know who Rainbow Bright is, but you don't know Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah,
and that
Rainbow.
shit?
Yeah, this is
because that was before Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, I did. Yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah, so while I was watching Transfer, my sister was watching Rainbow Bright. So yes, I know Rainbow Bright.
So everybody was digging.
Daniel, we all know you don't have a sister. You were watching Rainbow.
Now, legitimately, Rainbow Bright had a movie in the 80s, about the same time G.I. Joe and Transformers came out, and the movie is legitimately good, and I would love to own a copy of it, because it was fantastic from what I remember it.
Who died in it?
Yeah, that's Murky Dismal.
There had to be someone that died in it. If it came out in the 80s.
They did not kill it, so it was the precursor to Rainbow Bright. So it came out as the launching point for the Rainbow Bright TV series, I believe. So it was like a prequel, and like all of the Rainbow Kids were captured by Murky Dismal's monsters, and she's going through and freeing all of them in like the course of that movie.
Gotcha.
Okay, so give me a title and a tagline.
Okay.
Title and a tagline.
the punch at the end of the rainbow.
So the title, I'm thinking something like Grayscale, and for a tagline, it's
Taste the rainbow. And that's
No,
Ron
that-
Parody.
that's-
That's Ron
that's
Parody.
what-
I'm gonna say, if
Bright
we cast
does
Kristen
that.
Ritter, I would absolutely.
That's what she does after the world turns into color. She's like, I'm gonna go taste the rainbow.
Yeah. No, I think for a tagline, it's something like "The world is more than black and white,"
Okay. All right.
That's pretty good. I like that.
yeah. Or "There's more to the world than shades of gray," or something like that. We play with that color.
There's more than 50 Shades of Grey.
Nah. No.
But
Well, then we're doing.
But then it turns out that
Then we're doing
that's
her in a
what she-
bondage movie, which
that's
I'm
what she-
also going to. But no. So that's my rainbow bright gritty reboot.
So how are we doing the demon the demons? Are we just gonna do like what DC did for a while? They're just gases. Like Galactus was just a gas, and
Oh no, that's
That
a
wasn't
cop out.
DC.
While I was getting ready to say the Parallax was also like a
We don't talk about.
gaseous
We don't
cloud.
talk about that.
No, I think you can you give them some sort of physical manifestation. Like you can do like a gas type of thing when you're transitioning from like possessed to not possessed. But I really like the idea of taking very very human forms and then twisting them towards their particular like thing, right?
Can we do this just because it would make me smile? In the monster forms, like they're human forms, whatever. But in the monster forms, can they all be voiced by horror movie icons? So like Robert Englund would voice Wrath, Tony Todd, Candyman would voice whatever.
Yeah.
Tobin Bell from Saw could voice one.
Yeah,
Just as an homage.
I would love that. That'd be awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, I think like the way you design them is linking them to their overall like theme. So like you have your rage demon, your wrath demon, and maybe it comes out when it's got this giant bladed arm, and then you have like the pride demon, and it's very very like pretty pristine, like almost too perfect waxed physique. Your lust demon, maybe she shows up and we have to do the
Ooh.
tasteful.
The pride demon can almost look like an old Greek statue come to life.
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, so we grab these monsters and we personify them as one of the 7 sins, and we connect them to one of the 7
All right,
colors of the
let's
rainbow.
let's do the 7 real quick. So you said Wrath was like a bladed.
Yeah, we put him on red.
Okay, give me another one.
Greed.
Greed. What color did you go with Greed?
I was thinking yellow for greed, for the color of gold.
Yellow, gold. Okay, what do we got? I'm just word associating here. Yellow, gold, urine.
Something with a giant sack full of money.
Just,
I mean,
I was
that,
waiting for
or you
Cody
could
just
do
to stop something
a
with
giant
a giant
sack.
Oh.
Maybe like a scale. You know?
Greed. Do something. I was thinking of like if they're. I want them to have like a.
Well,
like
are we
a
gonna?
chain like with like skulls or something? Because like they're collector,
Yeah. Okay.
something like
I'm
that.
into that.
Well, okay, it's on the same Greed, so on the same thing, you'd have like arms just poking out everywhere, right? Because it's constantly want to grab and take stuff, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
That'd be
What's the next one?
We got wrath, pride, greed, envy, which I thought green. I mean, that's a natural connection.
Envy. What if we did? No, that would be for lust. Never mind.
Envy. Why don't you do like a Manny Faces type thing, where like the face shifts?
Yeah.
Because you want, because it would be what it.
You
it's
always want what you
envious.
don't
It
have.
wants to change
Yeah.
what it looks like.
Yeah.
I love that idea. Sloth would be blue, because I really want to link that to like depression and like these monsters being like these crippling, paralyzing things to the
Like,
people they possess.
What about with no eyes? Something like it just depression. They don't even see a way forward.
Yeah,
Or their head. Yeah,
Fun
and their
idea.
heads on backwards.
always looking
Well-
behind. I mean, that'd be fine too for some
Well-
of them, because I mean, we're not just going to fight the one
Well, that is
monster.
just
We're going to
cool.
fight little ones
It's
leading
just
up
cool.
to the big
It's just
one.
cool
Gotcha.
image.
Yeah. Yep, I like that. You've got lust.
I like how you stopped counting, so
Yeah.
we don't know where we're at.
Lust.
We're at 6.
Lust.
Big
I was
old titties.
lust. I was.
Why do we
Think,
gotta go that way? Why can't it just be something with a big dick?
no, I was saying.
Both.
Honestly,
Both.
Yes, actually, I was going to go with
thinking
both.
of it like an androgynous, like
Tilda Swinton.
has all the female features, has all the male
Yeah,
features.
kind of like Desire from Sandman, but I really want this one to have big fucking wings.
Oh, this is not where they were going. Wow, between that, what Cody said.
So is this rated R?
Yeah, I think we probably right.
So Lust is naked then, so it looks like the Baphomet statue, tits and the dick.
Yeah, so we can give her, we can do a little bit. We just can't turn it into.
No, it'd be like
give it to MA.
No. It'd be like
Watchmen, where like just like swinging around.
It'd be like
smacking people.
Yeah, it'd be like Dr. Manhattan, but he's naked, but besides the few scenes, you don't really like. You get the idea that the Lust.
It's
is
tasteful
naked.
nudity.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right, calm down.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Come on.
Yeah, and then we have
wait until the podcast is over. Come on.
Yeah, then whatever one I didn't name would have to be Indigo, which I don't remember which one I haven't named yet.
Lust, Sloth, Wrath.
Did we do Sloth?
Yeah, Sloth is blue. We're gonna link to depression, and like the no eyes are looking backwards.
Gluttony.
Oh, Gluttony would be Indigo then. So like you could turn.
You said Violet.
No, Lust is Violet.
Oh, okay.
So Indigo, like for Gluttony, would be like distended, and like when you start like getting the blood circulation cut off, that kind of blue purple tint, and just
that's gonna make me
like massive distended, like massive stretch, and that's like why it's Indigo. Like,
Okay.
Well,
breached colors.
That sounded absolutely like that. Like I'm not even being over dramatic. Like that just
like when you
sounds.
squeeze
So
your
then you
wings
gotta
out
have,
hard?
then you gotta have like the giant mouth that has like the distended anime jaw.
Stop saying distended. I think the word distended.
Like,
Distended? Do you not like distended?
No, it just sounds. It's like when people. It's like moist.
Moist?
Moist
Yeah.
girl.
Like, I don't like let's not use the D word, but
Distended?
what if instead of that, where it's like, oh, it's opening its mouth wider than, what if it's just literally its mouth is open so far it's ripped the skin.
So like Beetlejuice.
So
Yeah,
it's
a little bit,
so it's
yeah.
distended itself so far.
You can't say apocalyptic, but you can say distended.
So it looks like you remember the old Apex Twins videos?
No.
Do you remember the old Apex Twins videos? Music videos?
Vaguely.
Like looking like that kind of?
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't remember.
so when she fights the last monster,
It'll be a distended fight scene.
Can we have like the last explosion of color and then like immediately cut to her just like you said, just sitting in a bar?
Sure.
Like no I don't know, no heroes, cheering or anything. Just literally just that to her sitting in a bar like. That's what I want.
I love that. Yeah, I really really enjoy that idea. And then we can do like the scene with the sidekick explaining.
It's just kind of, to me, it's one of those like you don't see how I mean we can show it later on how the world's changing and everything like that. But I just like the idea that your main character is just like this part's done, but we still have X, Y, and Z to do.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the hero realizes there's no rest to be had. It's just...
There's no rest for the wicked. So that song...
There's no rest for the distended.
There's no rest for the distended,
so
yes.
like
Weird Al Yankovic parody of the song No Rest for the Wicked by whatever the name of that band was. Cage the Elephant.
Why would you cage an elephant?
I don't know. Cody, do you know how do you get an elephant into a subway if you take the S out of sub and the F out of way?
What?
How do you get an elephant into a subway if you take the S out of sub and the F out of way?
There is no effing way.
Yeah, that's right. There's no effing way you're getting that elephant in the subway.
Why did you fall for that, Cody?
I love that. Not only did he fall for that, we got that on recording.
Jesus.
Anyway, whose turn
He's
is it?
sobbing like an updog over
Hey,
there.
well,
Okay, so last
This
thing.
podcast is getting distended, people. We gotta keep moving.
So the last thing. So Kristen Ritter is our main character,
Yes.
and the voices of the 7 Deadly Sins. We're going with horror movie icons.
Yes.
But for the most part, that's all the casting that we have to
Yeah,
do.
we need to do the sidekick.
Did Rainbow Wright have a sidekick? I've never seen it.
She probably did. I know she had like
Okay.
the Rainbow Kids as like followers and supporters and stuff like that.
Followers sounds so dark.
Right. Well, I mean that's what they were. Like
Bow to me.
She was the leader, But I
am
think
your god.
I think we can probably find an obscure character to grab in there and reference, but we just need a character for her to exposition dump and to talk to, and to explain kind of the plot line as it's going, because she isn't dumb. Like, we don't need someone to explain shit to her, but we need a way for her to explain what's going on to the audience.
So rather than the friend like being at the bar with her, can we have like the stereotypical like guy behind the bar that's just like that's her friend?
You look like you had a hell of a day.
Yeah. And then you can have your Nathan Fillion, like you can do your you can do your each episode where like it's her at the bar.
Yeah, like it's just Nathan Fillion behind the bar.
Nathan Filament.
It's
Nathan Fillion playing Nathan Fillion?
Yes.
And then just as an inside joke for us, in the back booth is Rowan Atkinson. Just
Rowan Atkinson plays the big bad. And he comes out, he's like, y'all thought I was dead.
I'm not dead, bitches.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think we don't necessarily do the bartender as a character from Rainbow Bright, but I mean, you can still have like Nathan Fillion playing Nathan Filament and doing the drinks and being the exposition dump character.
Okay.
The name of the bar needs to be the Starlight, and it's going to have the unicorn as the symbol for the bar.
Are we doing like a gay bar?
Well, no, because you used to ride a unicorn.
Oh, I know, I just wanted.
I mean, it could be a gay bar.
Can it be called that? And like you think like it's like this really like gay bar, but it's like the most manly bar in town. Like it's got, well, I mean, you'd eventually like see the rainbow at the end of the series, but like it's got like the unicorn and everything, and then you go in, it's just like this dirty bar.
Well, that's the joke. Like it's an Irish bar.
So the Irish are dirty?
No.
The Irish national animal is a unicorn.
If you don't calm down, I'm gonna beat you with a fucking potato.
What if it's a church for loggers?
I like that idea though. I really like that.
I think we're
in an Irish bar.
There's like, we get this all the time, yeah.
What the fuck? That was worse than mine.
It's like an Irish accent.
Irish
an
German.
actor or a very good talker.
It's where they have a potato with sauerkraut.
I would eat that. That wouldn't sound bad.
Can Nathan Fillion be redhead and have a bowl cut?
You wouldn't look good. I don't know why anyone would ever cast that. You wouldn't work.
Wouldn't work. No.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see what you got.
Look, mine aren't as cool as this.
Well, clearly.
Mine.
I mean, nothing as cool as the Rainbow Bright fucking John Constantine thing.
So,
I beg to differ.
He's so polite. He's so polite.
I like how Cody's not like, fuck you, I'm gonna win. He's like,
if he's a serial killer,
I'm like, don't count me out is all I'm saying. That's
if he was a serial killer, he'd kick the door open like, I'm going to kill you now.
If you don't mind, it reminds me of that Auntie Donna, the motivational speaker with no.
Oh, with no motivation.
Yeah, it's like, get up and do something. No, okay.
So originally I came up with an idea.
Lame.
It is lame because I apparently subconsciously stole it from SNL, and then
what else is new? Subconsciously, or did you consciously steal it from who?
No, I subconsciously. So I did like a hardcore The Wire Sesame Street thing, but that was the Grouch parody.
I thought the Grouch was making fun of Joker.
Yeah, but everything, like I had Big Bird as a pimp.
Oh.
And that's basically what Big Bird was. Anyway, so I don't really have a movie synopsis. I have more of a proof of concept trailer that I'm going to describe for you guys. So it's fade in from black, right? So you hear like a slow bluesy guitar riff with like almost like a hip hop electronic drum beat, right? And it shows like almost like an inner city, Midwestern inner city, like not like a Midwestern inner city, kind of like Hannibal, but it shows like all the I meant like the inner part of the city, not like the county, like the. And it's run down, it's rainy, you see drug dealers, you see this and that, and you see this family, and there's this girl, and through fades, really dramatic, because you got that bluesy beat going, like really depressing type music, and you see like her dad works, excuse me, her dad works for like this drug dealer, and he ends up losing his life. Her brothers end up getting into life and losing their life, and then you see her grow up, and she ends up being pregnant, and she grows up to an adult.
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, he ain't giving us much.
I know, and so the girl gets pregnant, and she sends the baby away, and then she lives her life. She watches as like her mom has to end up prostituting herself because.
Jesus Christ, you took dark and gritty to one hell of an extreme.
Because this is like a shitty city, and she didn't have a retirement fund. She hurt herself, so she can't work. She can't even work at fucking Walmart. So what does she do? She doesn't know how to make drugs, so she just ends up prostituting herself. This is like a horrible fucking city. So now our main lady is now a grandma, or like late 50s, early 60s. She's a grandma, and the daughter comes back. Her daughter comes back, and she's
the one she sent away.
Yeah, she's like, "What are you doing back?" And she's like, "I came back because I have a kid of my own, and I want my kid to meet my grandma." And she's like, "No, get him the fuck out of here." And as soon as she shows up, these you always see, like, what are they, black Escalades that all like the drug dealers always drive. They come flying up.
I drive a Dodge.
They come flying up, and they screech, and they pull to a stop, and our main baddie steps out. His hair's all slicked back. He's old too. He's like in his 50s, 60s. And our main character was like, "Fuck!" So she goes back into the house, and while she goes back in the house, you're like, you think that she just left, right? But she goes back in the house, and while she's doing that, the daughter, who's now an adult with her own kid, she's being grabbed and being pulled away. And the old lady comes back out, and she's got like a fucking revolver and a shotgun, and they're being pulled away. And then the daughter yells, "Stop, or my mom will shoot!" And then they open.
That was so fucking dumb.
And then they start a gun battle.
That's your whole thing. Stop, or my mom will shoot.
Yeah,
that's the movie.
I turned that into a gritty.
And you don't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a horrible movie with Sylvester Stallone. Stop, or my mom will shoot.
And the old lady from Golden Girls. It was called Stop, or my mom will shoot.
Literally, like.
It was a comedy.
It was him and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger said he wanted the role.
Yeah, okay.
And Sylvester Stallone is like, "Oh, I'm gonna take it," so he can't have it. And it was like a horrible dumb movie.
Yeah. So I turned it into a gritty, like, Justified, The Wire type movie.
So for all of you out there who haven't seen it, like Cody and I haven't seen it.
You never seen Stop, or my mom will shoot?
No, it's got a 4.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, it's not a good movie.
14% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's not a good movie at all. Sylvester
Released
Stallone.
in 92.
Sylvester Stallone wears a diaper in that. Anyway, so it's like so the woman, right? So she witnesses the whole plot of the movie is.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Well, what are you guys doing?
I'm looking at the fucking movie.
Trying to get a better picture for your visual of the masterpiece you're trying to present here.
Okay.
I honestly,
masterpiece.
I'm thinking you're going to lose.
No, wait a minute. Why are you so polite to him, but you're just a dick to me?
You should have stuck to the Sesame Street one. I would have been on board for that.
Oh my god.
You went so far on offshoot.
I'm sorry, Daniel, but I might just give it to Cody just for that comment right there.
Okay, I'll stop talking.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Cody,
you needed to stick with the Sesame.
Cody.
The homework was just to make something non-gritty into gritty, and I wanted to do something that wasn't typical.
Okay.
No, that's like it's an idea. Like, it's an interesting idea and a way to, like, turn that into it. I think the problem is I don't think like 2/4 of us, one half,
2/4
don't know what the movie is. We don't know anything about it.
You've seen it, right?
Yes,
Okay, all right then. Anyway, so I guess I already know that I lost, so I'll just continue anyway.
Can Linda Hamilton play the mom?
No, I wanted. That is a good. Fuck, that's a good casting though.
What about Sigourney Weaver?
No. I wanted. So, the main character goes to jail, right? Because this is a fucking shitty town. She goes to jail, and she comes back.
Gathered that.
Right.
So I wanted someone who isn't plasticky, because unfortunately, women in Hollywood, when they reach a certain age, they start to look plasticky because they feel like they got to get plastic surgery.
Linda Hamilton doesn't look plastic.
I know, that's why I said it was good casting. And I wanted someone like Humphrey Bogart got cast in a lot of stuff because he had in his face he had wrinkles and everything, and he had that he'd been through stuff. So I wanted, and I'm kind of basing this off the character she played in Fight Club, but I wanted Helena Bonham Carter to play
the old lady,
the one that shoots,
Yeah, the mom.
Because I like old man movies like Liam Neeson, like old man, like Mr. Nobody. Speaking of Better Call Saul, like Mr. Nobody. I like old men being a badass. So I was like, let's flip it. Let's have an old woman be a badass.
Okay.
And since Helen Mirren did it in Red, but that was for like humor, I wanted Red 2, I think is what it was.
I don't think it was necessarily humorous.
But it wasn't.
Calm down, Cody.
It wasn't
Calm
done
down.
Okay.
realistically. Like Mr. Nobody's doing like Krav Maga and shit. Like I want Helena Bonham Carter to, you know.
Can we put in like a shower scene where she just like beats the fuck out of a whole prison full of people in the shower? I kind of want to see her naked. I'm in for it.
No. She's not.
Scene.
She's not. So she doesn't have a history. She doesn't have she's not like an ex Black Ops agent or anything. She's just really good with guns, and like she uses, so hookers, to protect themselves, they'll put like razor blades underneath their fingernails and in their hair, so like she knows like those tricks. So she's not like, she knows Beatrix, Harry Potter joke.
Bellatrix.
Fuck. Anyway, so like
take a point away.
So like she knows
Doris.
She knows those tricks. She doesn't know like fucking Batman fighting.
Well, I didn't say Batman fighting, but if it's like a kill or be killed situation, you're telling me that someone that knows all these tricks can't beat the fuck out of
I had this idea where I think this is cool. So her daughter and her grandkid get kidnapped. So she has to. She knows the guy to go get information out of, and but she knows that he's not going to give it up without a fight. So he's off in bed fucking or whatever or something. So she sneaks into the house and sneaks into the refrigerator and is throwing soda cans into a sock or a pillowcase, right? And then she just breaks in the door and starts beating the fuck out of him with the soda cans.
So we just asked if we could have a scene where she beat the shit out of people. You said no, she couldn't do that. But now you have her.
Right, but no. I'm saying she's not gonna be a Jason Statham. She takes on 7 people at once. Like she's not that type of fighter. She's more of, if I catch you off guard, I can get the upper hand quickly.
No, see, in the prison scene, we were going to do it video game style, where it's one person attacking at a time, and then everybody else just kind of doing this Mortal Kombat back and forth, waiting for their turn. I want to see how badass my voice sounds by going back and forth in the mic.
I feel like a metronome over here.
So I want Helena Bonham Carter to be. I think what's her face? My brain just shut down.
Linda Hamilton?
Linda Hamilton can be Bellatrix's mom. Helena Bonham Carter's mom in flashbacks.
Okay.
So I need the daughter, the grandson or granddaughter, and I need the main baddie cast.
Okay, so we want.
And I want the bad guy to be someone. I don't want him to be like an Alan Richardson, Jack Reacher, where he's just like a tree trunk of a man. But I want someone that, like, just
Rowan Atkinson.
He steps out in a suit or whatever, and it's like, that fucking guy is scary as shit. Someone who you just look at and be like, that motherfucker's scary.
Okay. So you want John Cena?
No.
John Cena, when he's not joking around, can be pretty serious.
Right, but John Cena's your typical scary person. I don't want a
No,
WWE.
he's not.
Ben Affleck.
Maybe. Yeah,
I feel like he's too big for something like this.
I want someone who it doesn't have to be built like a wrestler. Just
Ben Affleck's not built like a
Well,
wrestler.
the guy that plays we just watched him earlier. Plays the
The
old
skin
man.
flute.
No, not the skin flute. He just got cut up.
Oh, Mike from
Yeah.
Breaking Bad?
Was that the dude that had the southern accent?
No.
No.
Oh.
No. I don't remember the actor's name. Let me find my...
I want to cast Cavill in this. Cavill's getting a bad rap lately. We need
Like
to
you
give
say,
him a
I
win.
kinda-
This is more the look. We can even use this guy. This is more the look I'm talking about. Speaking of Better Call Saul, the dude, I don't know if he's in Better Call Saul, but he was in Breaking Bad. He was the dude that got blown up in the hospital.
in the old man. The guy who played Gus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
he's in
that,
Boys.
that's the...
No,
He's
Gus is Gus Fring. So
He's
I'm off with a
in
different
he's in the
character.
Boys. He's
there
in
was
the
the other guy that got blown up in
Mandalorian.
the hospital, too.
Oh,
thought you
yeah,
were
I
talking
forgot
about
he was in
him.
the
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Mandalorian.
What is his name?
Are you talking about the guy in the wheelchair that got blown up, or the
No,
black guy?
like he said, he's the guy that's in the
Chilean.
Mandalorian. I forgot he was in the
Okay.
Mandalorian.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the type of like scariness I want.
It is. Oh boy, Giancarlo Esposito
Sure.
is his name.
I mean, we can even use him. I was saying that's more of the image.
Giancarlo Esposito.
That's more of the image.
Yeah, let's
I
go
was-
with that.
I was thinking.
We were also talking about Jonathan Banks. Is the guy who plays.
Let me see what he looks like.
Let me get a picture here.
This is who I want to be the daughter.
Who is that?
Emily Swallow. I shit you not. That's her last name.
Okay, only
She plays the armorer in the Mandalorian.
Oh fuck yeah! Let's get him. I want him.
Okay, Jonathan Banks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's,
yeah, that guy. That
I
guy.
haven't-
Like you
I
said,
haven't
you want a
seen-
guy that looks scary. Like
Yeah.
I haven't
even
seen
when he's
Breaking
happy,
Bad,
that
but-
dude looks scary.
Yeah. So anyway, I know I lost, but that was my pitch.
Well, you didn't cast the cast the daughter or the grandchild, the granddaughter.
Oh, the daughter. Oh shit! Yeah.
He
Got
plays the voice of Black Mask in one of the Catwoman animated movies.
You're not making this a woke
No.
movie, are you? Where it's like taking down the patriarchy.
No, it was just stop
Alright.
where my mom was shoot, so it has to be a woman.
I meant that it's a bad dude.
No, I just,
Okay, all right. So, do your last two castings.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I
So-
told you what I thought.
Jennifer Swallows. What is she in?
Macaulay
The
Culkin.
Mandalorian.
Is she the armor?
She voices the armorer.
Oh, okay.
She's also in your favorite show, Supernatural.
No. Okay, no, then she's out then.
Okay.
You shouldn't have said that.
All right.
All right, who are we gonna have to play the daughter?
McKenna Grace. That's the grandchild.
Well,
Sorry.
Who's McKenna Grace?
She was in, I think it was Gifted with Chris Evans. She was young Captain
Oh,
Marvel.
okay, yeah. Let's do that. We'll have her play the granddaughter,
Okay.
and then so the daughter.
I
wonder-
was thinking, you know the chick that used to play, like one of the stars in scary movies?
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris.
Oh, okay.
When you said scary movie, I thought you meant like
No,
the broad
sorry,
terms.
Like,
I'm like
no,
Cody,
like the
there's
actual
lots
scary
of
movie,
those.
Yeah.
like her.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
That's cool.
All right. What are you naming the movie? Are you literally gonna name it Stop or My
Stop
Mom?
for my mom will shoot. Yeah, I wanted to name it that. The gritty version. That's the subtitle.
The gritty version.
Yeah, that's the subtitle.
Everyone's wearing a diaper. Oh my God. That's
Or a tagline, or it just depends.
Oh yeah.
damn.
the-
Cody is rolling out the fucking one-liners
The
today.
sub tagline is yeah. Anyway, go ahead. So pick your winner besides me.
Oh,
I'm gonna mentally check out. Since
Yeah,
I know I already
you're done.
lost.
It's coming down to a 1990s.
Do I at least get points for doing the non-obvious one?
Yes,
Yes.
I will give you that.
You know, 'cause
You-
Daniel came over to work out, and I was like, dude, I'm struggling, man, because I had a Sesame Street pitch, but they did it on SNL, and I was hoping he'd give me some ideas, but the motherfucker just went quiet.
Yeah,
I was
like
I figured you would do
because-
like a horror movie, Masters of the Universe. That's what I thought you were gonna do.
well, I kind of see why you didn't do it because you think we thought it would be too obvious. But like, Daniel was talking to me about this, like how he was thinking Saturday Night Live, and I think you was under the assumption like you was doing that, thinking that was your pitch for the episode that you had won last time because he completely forgot you won.
No, 100%. Yeah, I completely forgot.
You
who had
completely
picked
forgot that you chose me.
Well, I forgot who had picked the topic because when he brought it up, he's like, "Well, the whole point of the gritty reboot thing was, inspired by The Wire and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I guess this next Previously On is gritty reboots. And I thought you were talking about it from the host's perspective.
No, I was subtly trying to get some ideas.
That's why I was
out
so
of it.
confused
And the
today.
motherfucker just zipped up and started working. I was like, well, fuck you then.
Zipped up.
I didn't realize you were asking me for my opinion because, frankly, I didn't have anything until, like, yesterday.
I got you.
You know?
So it's between a 1990s cartoon orgy of Easter eggs and a Rainbow Bright John Constantine.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Or
This is...
a Stop Your Mom with Shoes.
Well,
Let's not throw that one out.
in last place, Stop Where My Mom Will Shoot.
Fair enough.
3 depends. Oh man, this is difficult. I gotta come up with something to say. Cody, what did we name your movie? Did you ever come with a name?
Big Red Button.
Big Red Button.
No, I thought it was Kill Switch.
Well, that's
Or
what
the
you guys
secret
said.
button.
The secret button sounds dirty.
It does a little bit, doesn't
Or
it?
the Red Rocket.
Like, I prefer
Secret
Big
Button.
Red Button.
Big red button.
Okay.
And what's the tagline?
Go see Stop Where My Mom Will Shoot instead.
Tagline is... I don't have a tagline.
Okay.
No, that's literally the tagline. I don't have a tagline.
Okay. So, all joking aside, someone's gonna be pissed off, and
It's gonna be you, Cody.
yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I honestly I love all your ideas, and I went with his just because I know nothing about Rainbow Bright, and that made me extremely interested, and I loved his whole concept. Like I said, I shit you not.
Fine.
This is not a joke. Not lobbing it back and forth. Like,
But wait a minute. One last attempt to get me.
okay, all right, let's hear it.
Nude Helena Bonham Carter.
Adam wins.
Yes.
No, like I said, Cody, I shit you not. Like it's not me joking around. There was
He doesn't even know any side characters. No, it's fine. Your decision is final. I will get you next time.
My
No
movie
offense,
doesn't
Cody.
need to have side characters and 18 different shows worth of Easter eggs in it.
And-
It's good enough on its own.
like I said.
No offense, Cody.
No offense.
The only thing that did not work in your favor is you made it so massive. To me, it becomes like the MCU, where like you have to have like so much background knowledge. I mean, like I know Rainbow Bright, and I mean I wouldn't have had a single
Will you
clue.
look to see if Stop Where My Mom Will Shoot is streaming? Because I cannot believe you fuckers haven't seen it.
I've never seen
I'll
it
look
because
when
I
we're
was.
done recording.
No, it's fine. I'm not talking or anything.
Oh, sorry, I wouldn't.
Dwayne,
ADD.
out.
I legitimately tuned out. I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
No, you're right.
Did you push the button already? Are
No,
we
it-
even recording?
I saw him get on his phone and
Every
it's in my
single
head.
ti-
I'm like, hey, we.
I have
Yeah, because I got something for the winter speech. I wanted to make sure.
I have won twice.
Sorry.
And both times you have checked out.
Sorry.
Like the first time, my first concept, I think you're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry, my bad. Go ahead. I will shut
Like I
up.
said, the only thing that hurt you was the giant scope of it. Whereas Daniel's is if it ended on season 1, I would be satisfied.
Okay.
So
You have valid points, and I'm not holding against you.
thank you. As long as you still
As he's shivving you.
yeah.
I'm not holding this against you.
But you're right. You wanted a movie pitch.
Cody,
and I
stop
pitched
joking
a
me.
new
Cody,
movie
stop joking
universe.
All right, I guess it's time for your thank you speech.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank everybody in the room.
Wait, do I have any music I can play you off with?
I mean,
I do. Okay,
you
keep
don't
going.
have to use music to play me off. No, I just want to thank everybody. I appreciate it. I was very excited when I thought about the Rainbow Bright Constantine movie and the fact that I get to cast Kristen Ritter, who is just one of the underappreciated Hollywood heartthrobs.
Can she pull off blonde?
Oh,
I've never seen Kristen Ritter blonde.
I think she could be blonde. I think she could easily be blonde.
Let me get on my porn
Well, yeah,
sites.
just
Yeah.
buy a $10 thing of hair dye.
Yeah, as long as she's willing to do it, that is,
No, we're
Anyway,
Hollywood. We tell people what to do.
I am super excited for my movie to come up on Netflix.
That is not Christian Ritter.
So what's our homework assignment?
So your homework assignment is I'm torn between two of them,
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
and I think I'm going to go with this one. So yours homework is not to write a movie,
Okay.
but what you're going to find is a TV show, and you are going to write a spin-off concept for that TV show. So, for example, we were talking about Better Call Saul because I'm a bit on a Breaking Bad kick. So, like, Better Call Saul was spun off of Breaking Bad. Angel was spun off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You're going to take a show that does not have a spin-off, that's just
It
in and of itself.
It cannot have a spinoff.
Cannot have an existing spin-off.
Okay.
And you're going to spin something off of it.
What if it has a spin-off, like already, and then we divert
You're
to a
not
different
doing
one?
Doctor Who.
No, I wasn't doing Doctor Who.
You're not doing Supernatural.
Not doing a Supernatural. Technically, it never had a spin-off that actually lasted, so...
Well, you can present, and then we'll talk about it at the next episode. I would say that it should be something that does not have a spin-off. It's to deepen that particular show, that particular universe, into something a little bit bigger, more grandiose. But if you want to spin off of a spin-off, technically that spin-off, I guess, doesn't have another spin-off. So that would be up to
Does
you.
it have to be gritty?
No.
Okay.
You can do something fun. Just remember your audience.
I can't believe you fuckers haven't seen that movie.
Yeah.
Even in the day it was
two-fourths of
made,
us.
I've heard of it, and even back in the day, it was a terrible movie. They said.
I know. That's why we're making it gritty.
You gotta buy it on Amazon for $3.99.
Oh, well, don't do that. It ain't worth. It ain't worth. It ain't worth 99 cents.
All right.
Hell, it might be free on YouTube.
That's true.
Certainly could be. Free with ads. All right. Well, so you all have been listening to previously on Damage Control Podcasting Production. Make sure you check us out on Facebook and X and Instagram.
X.
Yeah,
what?
they changed the name of Twitter. It's no longer Twitter. It's
Oh.
X now.
Well, they
Fuck
might have
off, are you
blocked
sick?
that.
No, it's changed on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, I no
So-
longer have a Twitter app. I have an X.
So
X
Twitter,
account.
if you use Twitter, you were tweeting. So what are you? What are you?
You're
Xing.
making X's.
You're Xing.
That's stupid.
There is
It is.
Stop or
Oh.
My Mom Will Shoot diaper nightmare scene.
Yeah, where he wears a diaper. What do you think I was making it up?
No, I remember the movie. I just...
Didn't think that that's you.
That's one of the scenes that pops up.
That's all right, guys. I wasn't in my middle of my closing or
Yeah, it
anything.
sucked, doesn't it?
It does suck.
Yeah.
Cody, you going pee?
Cody's not even sticking around for the closing. He's so mad.
Cody just left the room.
Anyway, make sure you check out new episodes every Monday, maybe. It could be
Ish.
Tuesday,
Hey,
sometimes
motherfucker, I've
Thursday.
gotten better.
No, you haven't.
We'll probably be dead
At
by the
least you
time
bring
this-
it up in the week now, rather than anyway. Check us out on YouTube and SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. Make sure you use hashtag Damage Control Podcasting if you're going to tag us on anything. And we'll see you next time. So, Adam, push the button.